Yeah.
Philosopher's Town.
There we go.
Season 1.
Season 1.
Ah! I'm flashing
She's
out
got the
with my
Hufflepuff. That's true. That's fair.
With the Cedric Diggory,
Yeah.
I'm Kim.
This is Rohit.
We switched up the intros because this is my element, y'all. Anything Harry Potter, I'm in it.
Yeah, she has watched and read all the books,
Yeah.
and is a big Harry Potter fan. I personally am not that big of a Harry Potter fan. I'm sorry. I just don't like school content.
Like school?
I don't like school. I never liked school in life, so I didn't like school in fiction. But I mean, I've watched the movies. I think they're but I've not watched them religiously. Like I watched them like maybe around the time they first came out.
Yeah. Have you read the books?
The first book, maybe. I think
Never...
I was kind of forced to a little bit, and I was just like, I just don't want to
Force
read about
yoking.
school. It was school that I was forced to read school. So, but I know Harry Potter is a huge fandom, and people love it, and there's a lot of cool stuff about it. So, not knocking on Harry Potter, it's just never been really my cup of tea.
Mm-hmm.
But I am interested to see what like the new Harry Potter will be like.
I am very excited, but also wary of it, just because I've heard some stuff about it. Of I don't know, it's it was done so well with Daniel Radcliffe and the cast. They were amazing on it, and yeah, of course it could have been better. I think a series definitely delves in more deeper to the characters and to the story. That being said, I'm excited that it's a series, but I'm really, really I don't know, I'm also a little bit hesitant to see how it's going to turn out. But Rohit was making a good point that this is kind of what my nieces and nephews are going to grow up watching. And so it's exciting to kind of relive this with them. So I'm excited for that too.
Yeah, that's one of the things I was saying. This is for the new generation, right? It's it's interesting because whenever, I mean, the best way I can relate this to is she's lighting a little bit just to make it a little bit warmer. But if Marvel, whenever they do their reboot again, right? They do the MCU reboot. I wonder how I'm going to feel when we have a new Iron Man, new Captain America straight from the beginning. Because at some point they will do that, right? And to me, that I've grown up watching the MCU and being a big fan of it. And then, obviously just like comic books reboot their stories for the new generation, MCU is going to do that too. So I can kind of feel that feeling of I grew up with something, and now some new people are going to be in it, and it's going to be a new storyline. With comic book movies, it's happened quite a bit already, like with Spider-Man,
Spider-Man.
multiple times, X-Men as well,
yeah,
Batman. So I'm kind of used to it, so I don't mind the change. But Harry Potter was 10 years of time that is now
longer than that, honestly. It's. I think
in the movies is what I was talking about.
Oh, in the movies?
From the first movies. The books I know are also really big, but I'm going by just the movie timeline of people who watched the movies from the first one that came out to the last one.
Yeah.
That's a good literally you grew up around the same age as Harry.
Yeah.
Growing up, going through his life and everything. So I can kind of see how it hits a lot deeper. So
I'm excited though.
But what would make it good for you based off of this trailer? What are you looking for in this trailer for you to feel you know what? I feel hopeful about this. I feel excited about this, and I'm excited to show my niece and nephew.
I think it's a feeling. When I first watched Harry Potter, that feeling of excitement, the childhood wonder and the excitement and the magic, feeling that feeling again. I think if they capture that right, I feel I have hope for it, right?
Okay.
But it feels because some shows have done it, as time progresses, some shows they add in more elements that are more political, or they add elements that are kind of controversial, and that kind of ruins it, because it's supposed to be a just fantastical and magical world, right?
It has some politics in it, though, doesn't it?
The original one?
I don't know.
I don't think in the original.
Wasn't there a entire ministry or something?
No, I'm talking about current events, political. When they try to integrate it, and then
I see what you mean.
Yeah, or they'll. That's where I feel it's becoming more of a statement versus we're just focusing on the storyline and we're focusing on the world itself, So I think that's what it is. I think if I get that feeling, it's more of a feeling that I'm searching for. But
okay. Anything in terms of the actors, the young kids, because whoever these kids are going to be, we're gonna
Yeah.
be with them all the way, right?
Yeah, and honestly, like I'm so hopeful for the kids because like I think they're entering into such a like big, I know there's like the big shoes to fill type of thing, but
Mm-hmm.
I think they're gonna do awesome. Like I know some people were really hard on like other child actors, and I'm hoping this doesn't happen. Like whether you enjoy it or you don't, like the kids, they're just doing their best, right? And I hope
Yeah.
that they don't get like bad comments. I mean, they probably will because unfortunately, it is what it is. But I'm like, I personally wouldn't have anything against the kids. I know that they're gonna do their best, you know.
Yeah.
But we've also like grew up with like Anakin. I forgot the childhood actor who played him,
Jake Lloyd.
Jake Lloyd. How he got treated, and I was like, that was not fair. You know,
Yeah.
Personally,
I mean, well, that's going with the
That's
assumption
like-
that you know it's not going to be good. But like I'm saying, in terms of the children themselves, like how exciting it would be for them too. Also, in the sense of being part of something so big. Like this is not me critiquing, but more like what would you want to see from the new actor that plays Harry Potter that you would feel like, yeah, that's Harry Potter.
So I'm debating. So I'm keeping an open mind because like book Harry Potter and like movie Harry Potter are not two different characters. So book one was a bit more sassy and funny and kind of like had like a bit of more of like a
wit,
to him.
Okay.
And so like if they bring that out, that'd be really cool. But I'm also like I also love Daniel Radcliffe's more kinder, like subtle. I think later on he does get a little bit, but very very little though. But I'm okay with both because I already saw Daniel Radcliffe's version. But if they bring out a little bit more of like the book Harry Potter, I'm excited for that too.
Yeah.
And same thing for like Ron. Like Ron in the books, he was more vocal, but he was also way more kinder. I think and smart too. I think in the movies, they made him a bit more like ditzier and like more dumb kind of. But he's actually really really intelligent. Hermione, Emma Watson, spot on. I feel like that was that was Hermione.
Okay.
she did amazing. So I think similarly here that that's gonna be probably one of the more roles to like.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then last thing, I hope they add more Draco Malfoy screen time.
Right.
Because he was like one of the main characters, and I think throughout the 8 movies, he probably in total got like 10 minutes or something from what I was reading. And it was crazy. Yeah, it was like very little time.
I think he got more than 10 minutes. Really?
If you put them all together, it was very short. Like, yeah, it was so crazy amount.
But he's like a vital character.
Yeah, he's a vital character. And I was like, they only gave it.
I did feel like, from what I'm remembering from those movies, that he didn't get his fair shake. Like, he should have been more vital and important.
Yeah.
Because he's like the rival character.
Yeah.
And you're showing very little of the rival character is not good. Okay. Cool. Okay. I mean, I will say I don't really have any expectations. The good news is, because I was never really like a fan of Harry Potter, I don't have any expectations for anyone to match. So I will have a good time regardless. I never had a bad time with the Harry Potter movies. They just weren't like my favorite things to watch.
Yeah.
I watched them once and I was kind of done with it. But hey, maybe the show taking a longer time approaching the stories will get me more involved into it. So. I always found the world of Harry Potter way more interesting than like Hogwarts itself specifically. There's certain, like, I've debated with you a little bit on certain ideas, and I'm not gonna go into debates right now or anything like that. I'm here for just enjoyment. But I don't know anything really, like anything beyond just the basic stuff of Harry Potter. So if you see anything, you gotta point it out to me because I won't have a clue. All I will say is it looks cool, looks not cool, whatever, all that. All right. Okay. But other than that, anything else?
No, let's go.
All right, let's watch it. Harry Potter.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Oh, geez.
I'm nervous. Oh my god. That looks just like the original set. I have not read anything about it. I don't know if they were using the set at all or anything.
And you're going to start
They're showing more of the school.
Oh yeah, I don't even think I ever saw his school.
You think you're something special?
Oh my gosh.
There is nothing special.
Dude, oh, it's gonna make me cry. I just know it.
About you.
Ooh.
The cupboard.
He definitely does got that.
He does have
nerdy
that
look.
I've always wanted to know about my parents.
Your parents were the kindest, bravest people I ever met.
Damn.
I know who that
They were
is.
funny and clever. And they stood up for what they believed was right. The next time I see you, we'll be in Hogwarts.
Oh, Miss Weasley.
Oh, you're tearing up. Oh, dang. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, is that the...
McGonagall?
Okay.
Mr. Potter,
Jeez.
I think we can expect great things from you.
Ollivander.
That looks good. The set looks really good.
Wow. Oh, the wardrobe. Oh, Ron. Wow.
I think that's Snape.
Snape, yes.
Right? Yeah.
Are you really Harry Potter?
Oh, and he's got that dirt.
The dirt on his nose.
The dirt.
Christmas? Oh, December's gonna be so epic. We
Okay.
we have
Alright.
so much going on.
All right. You want me to put it on? Again, I didn't have much of a reaction because I will say the set looks really good. Do you want me to do one more? Watch it one more time?
Yeah.
Okay,
let's
just in case
rewatch
if you
it.
missed, because I know you were just hyped by
was
emotions.
just
I didn't realize you got so emotional. That's so sweet.
Oh my god.
See, it hits certain people, and I'm like, hell yeah, that's awesome.
It's
I'm glad that it's hitting that.
It's like bittersweet because like all these
Oh, because
actors,
the old stuff is
all
kind of
the
gone.
Majority of the actors are like passed away and like.
But there's new.
But there's new
For the new generation to grow up with.
Okay, push play.
Alright.
I'll rewatch it again. This time I'll pay attention to more like details. But seriously,
I
the
told
set
you.
looks just exactly like the actual
the first
movies.
movie? Yeah.
Yeah,
This I remember
a
like this a
normal
lot.
boy.
So. But I guess I never remember seeing any school.
They never met. In the school
And
he
you're
would
going
get
to start
bullied,
acting like one.
and I'm
Okay.
assuming.
That's
his
the
cousin.
big
You think
yeah.
you're something special?
Stepbrother. No, not stepbrother. That's just his cousin.
There is nothing special about you.
And so he does get like neglected and
I've always
bullied
wanted to know about my
by his
parents.
aunts and uncles. So
Yeah.
I like that the show
Your
that
parents were the kindest, bravest people I ever met.
Hagrid looks
They were
good.
funny and clever.
Yeah.
He does look like Hagrid.
And they
He
stood up for what
he
they
looks
believed
very
was right.
similar to how we saw him in the movies, like very.
Giant.
The
Yeah.
next time I see you,
Harry.
we'll be in Hogwarts.
I love that they're bringing back Hedwig. Miss Weasley's there. Ginny. Just Ginny a little bit. The set of like the train and then them being in the Forbidden Forest or walking through it.
Yeah. It does get a lot of those
Mr.
similar
Potter.
vibes.
I think we can expect great things from you.
Like the world is like.
Is that Draco?
I think that was Draco.
Let's
Yeah.
see who you
Right?
are.
Okay.
Yeah, they showed more about like the team too, like the biggest team.
Oh, so that's
Are you really Harry Potter?
they look like cute kids.
They do.
They look like cute kids, man.
I know they didn't have that many lines on the trailer, but like, yeah, even Ron's looking a bit more cute. Like,
Yeah.
he's looking kind and cute and funny.
Yeah. Okay, so that was the trailer.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, first, it felt very bittersweet. I'm not gonna. Lie.
Yeah, right. Okay, go for it.
I think for me it was just because Professor McGonagall. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna forget like their actors' names.
Yeah.
But you know the actress, she passed away not that long ago, you know, and then when they did the 20th anniversary, they brought back a lot of the old characters, actors who played them, and I remember when they were interviewing the actor who played Hagrid, you know, he was saying like, you know, Harry Potter will continue on this world even if I'm not there anymore. Just roll it together.
You got it. You got it.
I don't know if I get so emotional.
Yeah, because you grew up on that. Come on, it's your
Oh.
thing. Hell yeah.
I had a good cry before this.
All the emotions
All the
came out.
emotions. I've been feeling emotional like all week, y'all. So
It's all good.
but yeah. So I think like even that, like that feeling of like there were
Mhm.
great actors who like put in so much effort to make this world come to life, and like they're gone, but they're redoing it. You know.
Mhm.
You talk for a second. I'm gonna need a second.
Okay. Yeah. I think what you're saying is like, yeah, it's true, man. It's like the ending of like a chapter, and the chapter of your life, and like I'm assuming a lot of people who love the original Harry Potter movies, like their life, like the chapter is closing. The young actors have grown up. They're living their lives now as adults. The ones who were like guiding them, they have passed on, but the story's never really over, right? And the story is so good and brilliant that it's getting another chance to, like the phoenix, come back up, rise from the ashes, right?
Got it.
Right? And then it's like here we have, a new series that, like, from my perspective, right? I've seen the movies and I wasn't as closely attached to them, but I can tell there is this like special feeling of like a journey of like a child, and as they are coming into like exposed to like the world basically, right? And how they have to deal with their difficulties, and there's a lot of human elements and also these elements of like just growing up that Harry Potter's about. So I wonder with kids watching this, I think definitely adults watching this, they have something to compare to in the past. But kids watching this who maybe only read the books or haven't even read the books or really checked out the movies yet, they get to experience like a new take, and they they may have the same connections to these characters and the professors that you had with the previous professors, and Hagrid and pretty much the like Dumbledore and everyone. Like they'll get to have those, and they'll get to like kind of move along and move forward with them, because it's not just the movies, it's the culture of, I think, Harry Potter that progressed as the movies progressed. So the children got, not only was it like the movies, there was the books, but there was also like all the events that would happen, all the unique items from the Harry Potter world, like butterbeer, all that stuff. Like there's a lot of things that like became exposed to those, like the kids who were growing up in the 2000s. And I don't think the newest generation has gotten a chance to be exposed to the same thing, because it's not happening at the same time. It's nostalgic, but it's not like Star Wars happening right now is different from Star Wars that happened in the past.
Yeah.
And I think I don't want to go into Star Wars because there's some other issues, but I really feel like they're doing their best, even from this beginning of this trailer. And this is like just one piece of it. I'm seeing there's a lot of heart put into this, and I think the actors, as far as I can tell, are really giving off the vibes that I would expect. And even if they're not saying much, it's just their presence feels very innocent, very like just the wonder.
Yeah.
And that wonder, I think, is the feeling that, at least to me, what Harry Potter is about, the feeling of wonder. Like you're coming to a new world and being exposed to it, and your story isn't as bad as you think it is, and you are special. And I think they're going to show that,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I like that they're also delving more into like Harry's backstory, and also like his activities that he did, like being in the school. And I apologize if I give spoilers because I read the books.
I mean, there's been a lot of movies.
It's been a lot of movies.
Okay, so it's okay.
Yeah, for those who haven't read the books. But and they do talk about how he got bullied in school because, like, Dudley was kind of like the biggest bully, and so like if you weren't with Dudley, then you were get sent type of thing. So they picked on Harry, so nobody was really friends with Harry. And so I like that they're bringing that element too, because that does play a big role of who he became. Like instead of him becoming bitter and mean, he chose to be kind,
Yeah, and not join, I guess, Draco, because that was the opportunity, I guess, right? I mean, the first movie I remember that he was trying to have Harry join him, and he said no. And I think it's because of the fact that he got bullied that he knew, like, that's not what I want to be.
Yeah, exactly. And so I don't think the movies, I mean, of course, movies you have to kind of keep them short and cut a lot of things out. So I like that series are delving into that. And also just how he got abused, by his aunt and uncle. Like, I think they're trying to keep it very fantastical, but I feel like that's also the other reason why, like, some people related, probably.
Yeah.
Because they got to see, like, he wished for an escape, and he actually got that.
Yeah.
And later on, there's a moment that stuck with me, and I think I'll talk about it once
The show comes, or we
comes
get
on.
there, or whatever. Okay.
Because I don't want to give too much details.
That's all right. I mean, I think most people have seen this, so I don't think it's like most people would have some exposure to Harry Potter, but that's okay if you want to hold off.
And also, like, I'm hoping that because they showed like the Quidditch team, how like Quidditch was a big part of Harry's life too. So like, I'm happy that they're showing more of that team dynamic with like Wood and everybody. Because like they'll still continue in the series, like they're still relevant characters to some degree. Excuse me. And also I'm hoping to see more of like the interaction between the houses. That's one I'm excited for, because I get the movies didn't have time for it, but I'm hoping the series does. Because like later on in the books, they do have a bit more interaction with like Cedric Diggory or like Cho, and other characters from like different houses. Cho was from Ravenclaw, Cedric from Hufflepuff, and so I kind of want to see that too as well. And there's also moments where like they explore the castle and like find like their secrets and stuff, and so I'm hoping that as well comes through. But,
yeah, I think the set looked really good.
Yeah, they did an amazing job for sure.
Yeah, the set looks a little bit more darker, a little bit to me. Not darker. What's the word? I think it looks a little bit more aged.
Mm-hmm.
I think in the movies it looked great, but in the movies it felt a little too fantastical, and this one felt like a lot more lived in.
Gotcha.
But it didn't show as much magic yet, and I think when we start seeing the magic, I think it will add more to it. But it feels more real, which is good. Like, I think that's a cool.
Yeah, that's a good point. They didn't like delve into a lot of the spells.
Yeah,
it was more about like how they meet and then their relationship, the trio.
Yeah.
And then I like that they brought back Ollivander, so they're gonna do that scene most likely. That is a big scene. And I know there was like some stuff about like Snape, who they casted for Snape. Personally, I'm keeping an open mind. I know
what was the issue?
The Snape's supposed to be white, basically.
Oh,
because like,
does it matter?
I don't personally. I'm gonna keep an open mind. I just think that there was some, and I'm trying to remember. There were some what's it called? There were some quotes in the book that it didn't translate well, based on like his race or something.
Oh, okay.
Like it sounds more racist now, and so I think that was like kind of a little bit of the joke behind it. That they're like, "Are you sure you want to cast this person? Because it's not going to translate well." Okay. But of course, they can always rewrite it. But I'm gonna keep an open mind, see how that goes.
I don't know enough about like I get when people do get some like offense on like switching races and stuff like that, but I think it only matters if it's relevant to like the character. If it's not relevant, then I don't personally. I mean, I don't know enough about Snape, so like
yeah,
like,
I mean,
I can't say much else.
He's supposed to be like hook nose, pale white, like skin. He's supposed to have greasy hair.
Yeah, but beyond that, like, does his race have like a lot of?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, isn't it? If I'm looking,
because if it's just like skin color, to me, it's not as. If it's different, if it's like, oh, he comes from like a specific, like, I don't know, it's hard to describe it, but it's like if it's a specific story in a specific family and like from a specific like region, or like it matters, the race really matters. Yeah, like if race is not brought in, then I don't see why it matters. But I don't know enough about it. I personally don't have an opinion much on it. I personally don't think, like 99% of the time, I don't care really. There is like specific things, specific biases that I might have based on characters that I feel are really beloved that I'm just used to. Mm-hmm. So I can also get like people who might just be used to Snape the way Alan Rickman, that was who played him, like how he played him. So I get like it's very special to their heart. That's so I can also say like, you know, it kind of makes sense when some people are affected by that. But it's for the new generation. It's really a matter of, you know, does the actor embody Snape? Yeah, and I don't think it's a fair shake to say he doesn't embody it just by looking at him. Yeah. I think it's a matter of seeing how it's played, and if it, he had that intensity to him. Yeah, and I was like, he does look like he's angry.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like, I'm gonna keep an open mind.
So I'm gonna start seeing Harry getting bullied again.
Yeah, or like Harry doing, you know, some mischief managed towards Snape too. There's moments.
Yeah.
Like
What you
that
think of
as
the
well.
kids? You felt like they felt really innocent. They did feel like it's like kids that could be like, yeah,
We're gonna be
I'm rooting
friends,
for 'em.
lifelong friends.
You're immediately seeing Harry in the beginning. We're like, I'm gonna cry.
I'm gonna cry.
You're gonna make me cry. So once we watch this show. Oh, here's a question I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
Based on like, would you want your niece and nephew to watch this first? I don't know if they watched the Harry Potter movies fully yet, but to watch this first or the Harry Potter movies first?
So
Would you want them to just watch these and kind of grow up with this and then go back to the OG so they feel like, oh, so this was your Harry Potter and this is my Harry Potter? Or would you want them to watch the old ones first and then come into this?
So my niece, the one that's closest to Harry's age, she's actually watched already the first movie, I think.
Yeah,
The first,
but the other two are
second.
pretty young.
Yeah, those two are pretty young. I think I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah.
I for me personally, I kind of want to be like, hey, watch the movies with me. But actually, it might make sense for them to watch the series.
Well, they could do like watch the first season.
Yeah.
And then watch the first movie.
I think that's probably a better idea.
Do that, yeah.
They're still too little because, like, for example, I remember when I watched, I think it was, it wasn't that. No, it was. I think it was a Half-Blood Prince one.
Okay.
Yeah, where like, I think it was that one where like the girl, I think when she touches one of the cursed necklaces and then like she gets flown into the air and almost like possessed and then she gets thrashed around and falls. That reminded me like a possession, like like a demonic possession. And
Okay.
that's like one of my biggest fears, y'all. I can watch all the horror movies, but when it comes to like demons and stuff like that, people getting possessed, The Exorcist screwed my childhood. Okay,
Where are we going with this?
Anyway, that scared me in theaters.
Okay.
That's where I'm going with this.
All right.
And so I wouldn't want to show my niece and nephew that until like they're a little older to watch.
But what if they have a scene like that here?
I think they'll still be a minute, and they'll probably be growing with this show, right?
So you would want them to watch the show first and then the movies?
Yeah. And then once they're a little older.
I think it makes sense.
Because it does get darker. Like, the
yeah.
Harry Potter series gets darker.
Yeah, and I think it's better to like watch the season and then watch the movie and kind of like compare, because what I wonder is, and I know that it's the movie. Sorry, the setting is set like in the 90s, something like that. Like it's the actual setting timeline.
Yeah.
So it is kind of like contemporary. It's not like it's meant like it's modern. So technically speaking, you could show the movies also to the kids and they're kind of watching something that's like uniquely for that age. But I'm wondering like what modern elements that they're bringing in this that might be not in the other ones. I don't know what that could be, but I definitely think, having a season to go in more in depth, maybe they appreciate the books more.
Yeah.
I had never read the books beyond like the first one that I was kind of forced to.
Yeah.
I watched the movies and I was just like, it didn't push me to read the books. But I don't know, maybe this might.
I'm gonna like try to like
Probably
not force, but like I'm gonna try to like what's it called? Bribe my niece. I'm like, if you watch this book, I'll take you to Universal Studios.
There we go.
We'll go to the Wizarding World.
You gotta watch. You gotta test them.
Yeah, I was like, did you? Yeah, I would be like, in question 1.
Yeah.
Where was the Philosopher's Stone hidden? In which pocket, left or right?
There you go. But yeah, it looks good, man. It looks good.
I'm excited though. But
yeah,
let me know what you guys think about it. If you guys read the books, if you guys or watch the movies or both, like what are you excited about? What are you kind of like about? Do you also feel similarly very bittersweet and want to cry because most of the older cast have passed away? Anyway. But other than that, I am excited.
You want to land the plane?
Okay, yeah. How do I land? He let me take the lead. This is what happens when I take.
This was for you. It's Harry Potter. I didn't know what more to say. So I mean, you can just say like, we'll react to the show.
That's true. If you would like for us to react to the show, we can definitely do that as well.
I'll be down. I'll be down to check it out. I don't have a problem with the Harry Potter. I enjoy it.
Yes.
But we'll see if it makes a fan out of me. But I
That's
definitely
true.
know it's already made a fan out of you.
Yes.
So
I'm already
We're good.
excited.
We're
I'm
good.
gonna watch it regardless, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna finish it.
all right.
Yes.
Cool. then yeah, let us know your excitement and if you're interested in this show as well. And what are your concerns, and if they're any different from like some of the things Kim brought up, and what do you like about it? And anything else I can think of? I guess favorite. What house are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to know that.
And I guess
Favorite
you can also,
character and what house are you?
what house are you? Yes. Please let us know in the comments. And other than that, we'll see you guys later. Peace.
Bye.